Today we will examine Hamlet's 5 soliloquies, how important they are to the play, how they tie together, how they intertwine like a spider's web. Let's start with the first soliloquy. Oh my God. Thank you, Dr. Freud,
Did you
for
just
that
say
one.
soliloquy?
Would you cut that, please?
Don't worry, it won't air.
Yeah, right. And now to the first soliloquy. Act 1, Scene 2. Flourish, exit all but Hamlet. First time he's alone on stage. We get to see his innermost thoughts, and let's see what he reveals. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into dew, or that the everlasting, capital E, had not fixed his canon against self-slaughter. He wishes that his flesh would just melt away and he would vanish. Or that he could commit suicide, but he can't, because canon law states that suicide is a cardinal sin. So he knows he's not going to just melt away, and he knows he can't commit suicide. This gives him trouble, gives him pause. Oh God, how weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seem all the uses of this world. There's nothing to live for, and yet I can't kill myself. I have to stay here. Fie on it, ah fie, 'tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed. Things rank and gross in nature possess it merely. Remember that phrase? Things gross and rank in nature possess it merely. Listen to what he's about to say about his uncle. That it should come to this, but 2 months dead. Nay, not so much, not 2. So excellent a king, his father, King Hamlet, that was to this Hyperion to satyr. He begins the dialectic here between his father and his uncle. Hyperion to satyr, golden god to an appetitive beast. So loving to my mother that he might not between the winds of heaven visit her face too roughly. Heaven and earth must I remember. At the risk of redundancy, remember the word remember, because it is crucial in this play. And later, much later in the play, the ghost of Hamlet's father comes to chastise him by saying, have you forgotten me? You have not done anything yet. What's wrong with you? Why aren't you taking action? Must I remember? Why, she would hang on him, my father, as if an increase in appetite had grown by what it fed on, and yet within a month, oh, let me not think on it, frailty, thy name is woman, a line we've all heard. A little month, or ere those shoes were old, with which she followed to my poor father's body like Niobe, all tears. Why she, O God, a beast that wants discourse of reason, would have mourned longer. If you're not familiar, look up the Greek myth of Niobe, and you'll understand why Hamlet is comparing his mother's false tears, crocodile tears, if you will, to those of Niobe. My father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules, within a month. Ere yet the salt of most unrighteous tears had left the flushing in her galled eyes, she married. He's so angry that his mother has married so quickly, and not just with such haste, but to his uncle. He finds it despicable. Oh, most wicked speed to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets. Now, what he's saying that she so quickly, my father's not even dead 2 months, and my mother married his brother and let him take her to bed? Fine, that could make him angry, but why does he call them incestuous sheets? Why? Because canon law at the time stated that to marry one's deceased brother's widow is incest. So, incestuous sheets, it is not nor cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. This is what I believe, but I have no one to talk about it with. I can't share this truth to anyone. No one will believe me. If you found this presentation informative and or entertaining, you know we can't do it without you, so please click the subscribe button below.